Undoubtedly, there is a high demand for justices of the peace in Belize, and the same is true for Belizeans living abroad. Except for them, it may require greater hassle and distance, and sometimes even trips to Belize to find one. Now, for Belizeans living in the tri-state area, that is, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and the DC area, such services can now be easily accessed.
We did not have enough Belizeans living in that area who were JPs. So they asked me to come up there and swear in some people who they were proposing to be JPs. Naturally, we had to make sure that they were qualified people, established people, clean criminal records. And once we established that, then we went up there and we swore them in on the 20th of January because we really, really need the help.
The newly appointed JPs will have the same authority as those living in Belize.
Being physically in the States, primarily it will be for documentation. Of course, the most popular one being passport applications. So if you are filling out an application for anything that you need from Belize, but you're in the States, then they are authorized as justices of the peace for Belize to sign that document as a witness saying that indeed you were the one that completed that document. They, of course, will also continue to receive some minor training when it comes to immigration matters, land matters, whatever, so that they can tell people, listen, instead of having this document go back and forth, you need to fill out this, you need to fill out that.
Not only do they possess the same responsibilities, but they are expected to exercise the same code of conduct in executing their duties.
Each person who I swore in, I gave them a copy of the Justice of the Peace Act. So it is their job and duty to read up the act to see what authority they have when they are physically in Belize. Because when they are physically in Belize, their authority then kicks in big time. And they're equivalent to inspectors of police, they're equivalent to a magistrate in the court. So they have serious powers within the judiciary in terms of their authority as JPs. And it was very important for them to read that and see that to understand the seriousness of the swearing in and the seriousness of the task they've agreed to undertake.
The Attorney General says he fully expects that JPs will also be sworn in the other cities with large Belizean populations.
The Los Angeles Belizean community, they were the pioneers in it. They had the vision to see that there was a need for justices of the peace for LA and senior justices of the peace in Los Angeles. And once LA set the trend, then New York and DC followed. And we fully expect that other major cities which Belizeans reside, we're already getting word from Houston, from Chicago, and of course Florida will come up, I'm sure.
For Belize Now, I am Janelle Mencius.